Hi, my name is Wesley, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about the big giant metal bowl with a handle on it that you've been seeing me cook with every week, known as the wok. What is it? Why is it shaped that way? And most importantly, probably the most frequently asked question that I've gotten over the last 5 years, do I need one for myself? Short answer is no, but you probably should get one though. I'll explain. First off, the standard wok that you've seen me cooking in most often is a round-bottomed carbon steel wok, like this one. Shout out to Oxen for this sick as hand-hammered wok. Now, some key elements here. The rounded bottom design is shaped this way to be paired with a wok burner, which apart from burning at a much higher heat than most standard kitchen ranges, is also unique because they don't have a flat top to the range, like our home burners. This is designed this way so that the wok can sit lower and closer to the flame. This is also very useful for wok cooking because it helps get the food closer to the actual flame and achieve wok hei, or in other words, when the flame licks over the side of the wok, creating a uniquely smoky quality to your food. Now, I know what you're thinking, that's great, Wesley, but I'm not cooking on a giant flaming trash can, I'm cooking on a stovetop. Now what? Relax, we're getting to that. On your home ranges, since your stovetop doesn't drop down like these wok burners do, there are instead specifically designed wok shapes for home cooking known as flat-bottomed woks, or in other words, a wok with a flattened bottom so that it can securely sit on your stove range without rolling around, like this. Not great. For folks who are just beginning to get comfortable with a wok, this tends to be a great starting place because it acts and functions just like a normal frying pan. You can scramble eggs in them, you can make pasta, whatever you really want to. But in my personal experience, the flattened bottom of these woks also tends to throw off the wok's balance too. This makes it a lot more difficult to toss and keep your stir fry in constant motion. Since the wok has a big flattened surface at its center, I find that the food loves to settle into this big flat space and discourages the constant kinetic motion that you need as you cook. Whereas with a round bottom wok, the shape of the cooking surface encourages your food to constantly just be in motion because there's nowhere for it to settle. This is really more of an adaptation that you need to make as a cook more than anything else. For me personally, I prefer to have a round-bottomed wok and just deal with the fact that the wok is rolling around on the range when I cook at home, but choose for yourselves accordingly. But Wesley, where am I supposed to store this big giant wok though? Okay, hear me out. First off, they go in here. More importantly though, and hear me out again, this piece of cookware can replace like 5 different skillets and saucepans that are currently sitting in your cabinet right now, and I can prove it to you. Obviously your wok is the superior choice for stir frying because of all of the reasons that we just talked about. But I also would say that it's really better for any form of sauteing, braising, simmering, or deep frying too. Proof, I have personally cooked the entire Woo Can Cook menu in one single wok. This includes everything from frying noodles and rice, deep frying chicken, braising mapo tofu, toasting tortillas, boiling noodles, and a lot more. Literally 100 plus covers a day, cooking the entire menu, doing all of the above. Now, does this mean that you should go and throw out all of your flat-bottomed pots and pans right now? No, obviously not. There are, of course, a handful of scenarios where a flat-bottomed and or just simply a smaller piece of cookware has an advantage. Boiling pasta, for example, or braising anything acidic like tomato-based sauces, the carbon steel wok is not ideal. Yes, I have technically made carbonara in a round-bottomed wok, but arguably I did cook the pasta in a saucepan though. Look, my point is, the next time that you sit down to cook dinner, I want you to consider exactly how much of your priorities and cookware have been colonized by Western influence. Why exactly am I frying eggs in a flat-bottomed pan right now? Is it because it's the superior piece of cookware, or is it because Eurocentric cooking is the dominant influence in most standardized cooking technique? Okay, that's all for today. See you soon. All around, I see chaos. Here I stand, just a man running down his thoughts.